to Rocket League top 10 tips. So this is going to be the first tip. I'm going to do this as a quick little 10 things. You know, people that are just driving around bare casually and stuff like that, you ain't got enough. So say you're out of boost, just waste all your boost real quick. You know, let's try not pick up the thing. And you're just driving along. The ball's too far out of your reach, but you can't seem to catch up to it. A few people don't even know that if you roll twice, on your second roll you'll actually gain like the speed of boost. You also get some boost as well, so those kind of things good. So apart from just casually strolling along, flip twice and for a good few seconds you'll be able to go in boost mode. If you just keep on doing that, as long as you do it straight after, you'll build up a little boost here and there. So it's a much more better way of getting around for PS4. I'm not sure what it'd be for a PC, but once you're in the air, you know sometimes how you can't get that right land, like you're just spinning all over the place, and like your car kind of stumps on you, and then you take a while for you to boost up. Sometimes it'd be annoying just to land properly if you're just using the stick by yourself. So when you're in the air, hold down your square button and you'll be able to land a lot more cleaner, which will allow you to move a lot more faster and catch up with whatever kind of area you've finished up with. Okay, that was a bad example. But you know, you'll get used to it after a while. Sometimes I'm still getting the hang of this stuff myself, and then you can just keep on going after the ball that you. One of the more important tips that most people don't even know, like, or even try and cover, is drifting. For some reason, a lot of people don't drift in this game. So, as you know, you probably just noticed by holding down the square button, and it can help you. It can help you do all kind of things in this game. It can. So even if you're slowing down, you're trying to catch up to the ball. As you do, if you drift to the side and roll to the left or roll to the right, whichever way your car's going, you actually go a lot more faster that way. And it's a good way to catch up with the ball before your opponent does. So yeah, drifting, definitely a big thing that people do not do in this game. That needs to be done. Also very important, your camera settings. These are very important to the way you play. You want to establish this early on when you start playing Rocket League. You want to have your one setting to get used to it. I don't think there's the quintessential best camera settings, but get used to that. These are the ones that I have. I recommend it if you want to give them a try. I got used to it within a few games of playing it. I like it. I haven't touched it since. So yep, that's tip number 4, man. Get some decent camera settings. I'm pretty sure the default one sucks. Tip number 5, boost consumption. Some people completely waste their boost. Like, they think if you're boosting the whole way, so let's say I could just hold it down and waste a whole 100 one time. But what you do, once you actually see that kind of, I don't know how to describe it, let's say, you know, from I'll use this car as an example, Back to the Future, that kind of moment where you see the lines go around your car, you're already at max speed, and but now that's it. I let go of the button, and for after that you're still boosting at that max speed for a good 5-6 seconds after that. So as soon as you hit that, let go. After that, there's no reason to use any more boosting after that. The minute you hit that top speed, you don't need to waste the rest of your boost. So yeah, it's a thing that you may forget when you're playing. It is just something that you want to try and bear in mind. But yeah, once you see those lines, I use this DeLorean for so long. I don't know if normal cars have it, but with this DeLorean, the minute I see those lines coming around my car, I know that's it. That's my top speed. And all you have to do is just use a little bit, and you get around the thing. So, for example, I wish I had some kind of, I don't know, like how you do editing and all that kind of thing, but if I had some kind of setting, so how many times can I go around at that kind of top speed with just that little thing there? Just tapping it slowly, and that whole time you're going at full speed. So yeah, definitely a good little tip to have there. It's going to be about more or less ball control. It's going to depend on your settings, but you know, some people you just see that they literally just go to smack the car, and it just goes wherever. This game is very well made. Where you hit the ball really does depend on where it can go. So the more you hit at certain places, the more further it will go. And it's also like the way you can also control it is stuff like that. So you wanna, it's not really a tip, it's something you'll learn more from experience and stuff like that. But yeah, you want to try and at least get down ball control, because against people that just smack the ball over the place, it can really help you out. Also, my favourite thing to do is always dribbling, so it can help you out a lot in that as well. But like again, it's not something I could just do right here. There's it's one of those things that comes in a certain situation. But yeah, get down ball control. Not really a tip, but it is something that you should at least think about trying to get down. It's weird to do when there's no one else around you actually. The first thing you'll notice when you're playing this game, I probably should have mentioned it more as the first one, but it is the difference between ball cam and normal ball cam. It's hard to say the benefits between the two. Obviously, a ball cam, you know where the ball is all the time, and out of ball mode, you have a lot more control of your car. That's the main two differences. Also, it's a lot more easier to do aerials in ball cam, but you get a lot more power off your shots outside. You know, when you got ball cam off. So there's a few differences between the two that I can't really state them right now, but the main thing is get used to both of them. You don't want to be just stuck in one mode, or sure be at a massive disadvantage compared to other players. So yeah, get used to both. Usually, let me see, I think normally if I'm going for the ball, even without even thinking about it, I think I normally just go for the ball. Yeah, I normally go for the ball out of ball cam, and the minute it comes close, I go back into it. Sort of that, I don't know. It's one of those things that you can't really explain. You'll get used to it after a while once you're in the game. Alright, as for the next two tips, they are both going to be regarding aerial. So let's go into the aerial all-star training. Now, I am not by any means perfected or flying or anything like that. I can usually always get to the point where I can hit the ball like that. Well, okay, that was pretty lucky. I tell you, that was just pure luck. But I've gotten to the point where I can almost always hit the ball, but knowing exactly where the ball's gonna go is a completely different thing. So what you always want to do, depending on the height, is jump again, and then for some reason, whoa, that was a bad example. Okay, so boost a little bit, jump, and then once you've got that kind of double jump on you, you've got full control of the ball. I mean, of your car. So you can always hit the ball after that. Or you could just go with the normal jump once, but you don't have quite as much control over your ball when you're like that. Also, there's the differences of doing it outside and inside ball mode. So I don't know why. Normally I prefer to fly. On this, I prefer to do it without ball cam because I cannot hit these balls in ball cam in this. So for that, it seems like the higher the ball goes, the easier to see the balls outside with ball cam off. Yeah. So I don't know. I think aerial is a hard thing to explain. It's another thing that you'll literally just get more accustomed to within time. Yep. It's not gonna make it. Oh, it is. So yeah, you'll get more used to it over time. But the two biggest tips there is get used to both of the flying ones, because if you double jump twice, for some reason you have a lot more control when you start boosting. I'm not sure if that's an actual thing or that's just, yeah, but most of the time you will just do the one jump and that'll be it. And for some reason I can never do the double hits. For some reason it never works for me. So that's it for the aerial tips. Let's see what other kind of training modes we have. On to the next tip is knowing the way that the ball will hit and where it will go. So for example, I can't really have perfect control over the ball in this kind of thing, but if the ball normally bounces around, like this is where most people seem to trip up a lot. If the ball bounces around this kind of area at a certain speed, like before it hits the area, you have to know exactly where it's going to bounce before it even bounces on that spot. Again, this is something that you'll understand more within time of play, and I am a master, so I put a lot of fucking time into this game. So let me try to get some speed. Oh yeah, by the way, that the back flip tip does not work on back flipping. So if it hits there, it should. See, that was a bad fly, but I knew more or less where it would go. You got to be able to tell. So, I ran out of boost. But you get my general idea. Knowing where the ball's gonna bounce before it's hit the place where it's going to go. See, this one's a bit more sketchy because it's rolling. And I completely missed it. Try to do one more thing. I'm too close to the ball. You can only do it if you. There you go. Yeah, this is just getting stupid. I'll just leave it at a tip that just try and memorize how the ball moves if it hits a certain area of the map. Especially these little slant bits here, because it can be a bit off on these parts, but if it hits the floor or the ceiling or the walls, you can more or less read it most of the time. So it's like, the late Jonas at 2. Oh shit. So the last tip is all about adapting to making your own playing style and adapting to other ones. So as I have just got in this game yet, I do not know what my teammate is like, but I will soon find out. Wrong way. So it looks like he's playing the midfielder role right now. Always a defender. I can't really tell right now, but mostly my last tip is his teammate came out. Is decide on a playing style for yourself. So I've done no problem. Man. I have gone for the striker role. I really like that one. So I'm more aggressive than more other players, but I can still obviously save goals. I can do all that kind of good thing. Being a striker, but doesn't mean you just primarily play one role. It just means what you consider yourself better at, or what you prefer, I guess. Whoops, I might have fucked him up there. Where's that ball going? God damn it. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He's like, no! Oh my god! Oh my god! I thought he would have been a much more better angle to deal with that than me. Oh, that is dread. Okay, so that's why I guess communication does work a lot better. But I thought I could have sworn I looked back, he was right there. He must have had no boost, so I went back. So yeah, ideally, if you want to have like a proper game with someone, you want to be probably having talking in a party or something like that. Because obviously, if we was talking, he could have told me he was nowhere near. Nope. Nah, you flew a bit too early. Oh crap! No, you don't. Nah. Whew. That was close. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I thought I smacked it back in there. Alright. Establishing. Also a bit of communication, I guess. Use those D-pads, man. Spam that button. Oh, that was just unlucky. Haha, I didn't realise. Oh, he must have not saw me there. I guess I was hidden behind the ball. Oh, got a pass. GG. I probably could have went for the last hit, but more on the shown. So, more or less, get yourself a little role that you like. And